Hey, let me encourage you every day when the university allows us to carve out 30 minutes of our day every day for chapel. Let me encourage you to use this time just as a time of hope, of refuge, just quiet where you can just be still in God's presence. Don't just come here and be an observer, but be an active participant. I think you'll be glad that you did that. Hey, I just want you to know where you are, though. You are in our sanctuary right here. Our volleyball, men's and women's basketball teams, we do work right here every day. We practice, we compete right here every day. We bring our gifts and talents and we exhaust ourselves using them on this court. We call this our sanctuary. And we do that because it's our ministry. When we're able to put a good product on the court, absolutely we want to win games, but we want to do it in such a way that we can impact other people who are here so that they see there's something a little bit different about our team. And because you see, you don't have to go anywhere to minister or to disciple. You can do that where you are right now. And how awesome is it if you are able to travel to another country, go to another state, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to leave Abilene. You can stay right here, right where you are, to witness and to be a disciple. We are created to desire fellowship with other people. We're created to desire that. And you can do that right here with the people that God has surrounded you with. So we're not designed to live alone or live on an island or have to solve problems by ourselves. There are always people who can help us, and we need to look for ways to minister to other people, even those just right around us. How many people here are on a team? Raise your hand if you're on a team. Hey, every person in here should have their hand raised. Every person in here is on a team, probably a ton of teams. A team is created when a group of people come together to achieve a common goal. So now you're thinking, you're on some teams, aren't you? Hey, if you're doing a group project in a class, you're on a team. If you're in Big Purple, if you're in the BSA, if you're in Wildcat Rain, if you're on the cabinet, if you're a seeker of the word, you're on a team. If you're a fraught, if you go to FCA, if you're in Sanctify or Shades, if you're a college Republican, if you're in Lene, if you're a Wildcat leader, if you do this with the members of your group, Gata, you're on a team, and folks are relying on you, on your commitment and your loyalty to your team. Hey, the first team that I was ever on, there's gonna be a slide. This is the first team I've ever been on. This is Team Row. I was brought into the world with great parents. I've got 2 brothers. So the first team I was on, my role was to be a daughter and a sister. And this team grew through time, and then I had to take on the role of sister-in-law and aunt, and I'm accountable to these people. I am the only person in the world that can be my dad's daughter or who can be the sister to my brothers. So I've got to rise to the occasion and serve that team well. Well, I graduated from high school, moved away, I went to college, I played Division I basketball at UTA, graduated from there, went out to Texas Tech to grad school. I had some free time on my hands because I was no longer a student athlete. And I decided it's time that I focus on finding Mr. Right, because that's what you do, right? You know, you want to get married and have kids, so it ended up being a lot harder than I thought. And I looked around, and I settled for Mr. Goodenough. And he actually ended up being way more than good enough, and he's here today, and I appreciate him being here. So we got married and we created a team that's Team Goodenough. We've got our own team and we love each other. We would literally die for each other. We are so committed. We hold each other accountable to the point that sometimes when we speak the truth in love, it hurts feelings. But we just do that because we care so deeply for each other. When you go out and get a job, you're a part of another team. And I've got a great team, a great staff here. And you'll see their pictures up there as well. This is an awesome conference championship caliber assistant coaches, and they have the rings to prove it. We work hard every day. We bring a lot of different strengths to the table to make each other better. And we've got to be really good for this other team, this team that we're responsible for, the women's basketball team. Hey, and this group becomes a family because of all the time that we spend together. They're dedicated, they're committed, they're selfless. They know that if we put the team first and give our very best effort for our team, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm also a part of the athletic department. We've got about 80-something full-time people that work in the athletic department, but there's a small group within that team. There's 10 head coaches on staff, and this is such an incredible group of leaders and mentors, and I wish I had a picture to show you, but we never sit down to take a picture, but I've got a really quick video to introduce you to our head coaching staff.
Get your ABC to first base.
Keep your skirt down.
Be thankful, not whiny.
Team first wins.
I've been working on my testimony.
Well, that rocked me.
Dude, the preacher brought it.
He really brought the word.
Dive into the word.
I want to be in the world, not of it.
I want to be more intentional.
I just want to be relevant.
It's a God thing.
Yeah, I just wasn't seeing much fruit.
I'm praying for you, buddy.
I'm praying for traveling mercy. I'd like to pray for Angela's unspoken prayers.
I echo that.
I want to echo Angela's echo. I'll echo my echo of her echo.
I need you to hold me accountable.
She is really backsliding.
Can you walk alongside me?
Hey, Kelly, let's invite the team over for fellowship tonight, okay?
That was the sickest fellowship.
We had a sweet time at fellowship last night.
How's your heart?
Oh, bless her heart.
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless his heart. Do you think chapel's getting watered down?
Our team chapel is on fleek.
That group is really purpose-driven.
Is that secular music?
Are you listening to a secular band?
Did you just sing a secular song? I am really struggling with that.
Want to join our spiritual formation group?
Do you want to join my accountability group?
Small group.
Speakers of the word.
Fusion.
D group.
Impact.
Elevate.
Catalyst.
What the flip-flop?
Shoot.
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 Shoot. Shoot.
Darn it. Drats.
Holy crap!
Dadgummit.
Crap!
Dadgummit!
Darn.
Shoot.
Dadgummit.
Dadgummit.
Crap.
Aw, crap.
You're really teeing me off.
Son of a biscuit.
Are you S-ing me right now?
You better hurry up and unhitch that trailer.
Well, crap.
Are you ready? Did you bring your can openers? Because we're about to open a can of whoopee! Woo! Let's go!
What the H is this about? Come on, man. What the H is this about?
So we have a lot of fun together, and I appreciate the head coaches for laughing at ourselves. We have a good time. Hey, everyone is on a team, multiple teams, and you will be for the rest of your life. So real quickly, I want to talk about teams, but don't kid yourself. You're not just on the team because you chose to be there. God has an awesome plan for you, and He has put us in the roles that we are in right now. He calls us not to understand our roles, but simply to be faithful and be at your best and to maximize your abilities to the fullest. That's when your teams reach their potential, and that's when your team can really do work for the kingdom. So I've got 3 chairs up here. I just want to go through real quickly. Everybody in here, you're sitting in one of these chairs. These describe what teammates look like. Chair 1, and we've got a slide with this as well, but Chair 1, this is someone who's going to do everything they can to help their team. They love their team. They love their teammates. Very coachable, passionate, hard workers. They do the extra things, and no job is not their job. This is a person of integrity right here. Teammates that are in chair number 2, they love their team and most of their teammates, but you can't really count on them. They're not always trustworthy. They're kind of fake and phony, like they maybe say the right thing, but they're cheating. They're maybe coming in late. They're not going to help their teammates out. They're pretty much all about themselves. Not going to help anyone, maybe even complaining a little bit. Chair 3, hey guys, these are those teammates on your team that, they're pretty negative. They kind of like the team, but they're not really investing in it. They don't try to have close relationships with their teammates. They're just about what's in it for me. If they're not going to get credit, they're not going to invest a whole lot. They're pretty selfish, okay? But sometimes, like chair 3, those teammates, they recognize that these people in chair 1, like they're all in. And they think, man, maybe I want to do that. But when they start thinking that way, those teammates in chair 2, those fake posers, they kind of get in the way. And they convince people in chair 3 that, hey, it's easy just to go half speed. If you say the right things, people won't even notice that you show up late, that you don't really pay attention to detail. And maybe people won't even notice that. But here's the deal, though. If you're not going to give your very best, if you're not going to sacrifice for your team, you are not going to realize the blessings that God has in store for you or for your team. If you want to sit in chair 3 or chair 2, you're going to bring your team down. Revelations 3:16 says that God has no use for half speed. So because you are lukewarm, sitting in chair 2, you're not hot like chair 1, you're not cold like chair 3, I will spit you out of my mouth. So either be hot or cold, but don't be lukewarm. Another biblical translation for spit is vomit. So if you're going to choose to just be fake and phony and be a poser in chair 2, it's like you're choosing to be vomit, and no one is proud of that. Your parents are not proud of you for serving in that role. No employers will hire you for that. How about the club that you just pledged to be a part of? They don't want vomit in their club. Okay, so you don't want to be in that chair. If you're in chair 3, be smart. Realize that chair 1 is where you really want to be. Don't allow chair 2 to keep you from being there. So here's the deal. We cannot imagine the blessings that God has in store for us, for our teammates, or for the people that our team could possibly impact. But you need everyone on your team to do their part. Excellence is about being your best, and you are totally in control of that. Our ideas of a blessing are so small. Who knows what is in store for your team or your club? So I want to encourage you to give your very best effort. Man up, woman up, jump into chair 1 if you're not that teammate already, and just understand that God has a lot of blessings for you when your team reaches its potential. Are you being a light for Christ within your team? Let's do kingdom work for our team by just being the very best we can possibly be. Seek to serve, not to be served. Have a good day.